What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we chopping this game over here, man. I had to tap in on this one right here. Um, the election then went down. 2024. Um, that boy Trump won. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm seeing a lot of Kamala supporters upset about the loss and everything like that. Um, and how can I put it? How can I put this? Trump, for example, man, he stands on business about what he say he gonna do. White people know he's gonna benefit them. You know what I'm saying? In some ways. Kamala, on the other hand, Democrat, right? As black people, we're told, we've always been told to vote Democrat. They're for the poor. That's what we were told, right? What we have, though, we saw this with our own two eyes. With the last election, Biden sat there and told us, he said, "You're not black if you don't vote for me." Somehow he got in. I didn't vote for him, but he got in. What did he do? What did they do? As soon as they got in, they created a hate crime bill for Asians. They made it seem like black Americans, we were the suspects of all these attacks on Asians. Okay. Then turn around and open a border to just everyone from every country to get off in here. And while we sitting up here as black Americans, we pushing for reparations, they act like they don't know. Or act like they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And then they brought the foreigners over here, funded them, loaded debit cards, free health care, money for down payment for housing, especially in California with that 150K. You know what I'm saying? And flying them over. They're flying them over. They were flying them, putting them on planes. Like, what kind of stuff is this? While black Americans, we sitting here still getting it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, everybody in America gets help except for black Americans. We're the only ones that's left out. You know what I'm saying? With nothing specifically for us. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they say, "Oh, why you don't ask Trump for reparations?" Well, the thing is, we've been told to vote Democrat. Democrat is supposed to be for our group. Why the Democrats isn't doing anything for our group? What you have now, a bunch of Latinos, they sat there and voted for Trump too, right? See, the thing is, so what we have, these Democrats bring all these immigrants over like they did, and then the thing is, they uplift the immigrants over us. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the immigrants got businesses. They're running the stores in your neighborhood. They got gas stations, restaurants, and all this stuff, living the American dream. It's like, then it comes to the point, it's like, why do I need to vote Democrat? Why do they need to vote Democrat? That's what the Latinos get to feeling like, or any immigrant group that come over here. Once they get over here and Democrats just cake them up so much, they don't need to vote Democrat no more. Guess who's stuck voting Democrat? Us. And you say why? Because they say the Democrats supposed to be for the poor people. We're the only ones who get left poor and still vote Democrat. You know what I'm saying? And we feel like we have to. The thing is, what we're watching is, once the black vote for Democrat, the only thing the Democrats do is help other groups. While we're still stuck off in our neighborhoods or whatever, the Democrats are sitting there bringing them over here and giving them the A-class treatment. You know what I'm saying? And then once they get them up, the immigrants don't need to claim or vote Democrat no more. Why would they, right? You know what I'm saying? Now they're living the American dream beside the white guy, or not making as much, but just as much. Why would they need to vote Democrat anymore? We're the only ones who get left voting Democrat. And the thing about it is, we've been voting just for the sake of people said that's what we're supposed to vote. We didn't really never look into what we're voting for. Because what we're voting for, every time we get the Democrats in, well, they just start bringing more immigrants over, bring more immigrants over. And next thing you know, the immigrants are up, making good money, looking down on us, saying, you've been here all this time. Yeah, how come you ain't doing nothing? How come you ain't been doing nothing? Well, you know what? What we've been doing is voting Democrat, and they're the ones that's bringing you over, helping you over us. That's been our mistake, and what's happened now with Kamala losing, we saw it. You know what I'm saying? We saw it. And that's why this happened. Because with Obama, a lot of us, we've been, white people, they'll ask a black person something just to see if you know. And the thing is, the black voter group, we've just been voting. When you ask us why, we really didn't even know why we were voting. We were just voting. Or we'll just say, oh, because that person's black. That's not good enough. What if the person you're voting for is black, but they want to send you off a cliff somewhere? You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times a white person even ask a black person, why are you voting for this person? There is nothing, because they even know there's nothing that this president said that they're going to do for you that's going to help you. So what are you even voting for this person for, right? And that's what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And all these people are upset about, Kamala lost, but then the only thing that they could say that was a thing that they thought was good for her vote is, because they're going to let women do what they want to do with their body and all that old silly stuff. And so, you're not voting for nothing in. Everybody else is getting something out of their vote except for us. We picked the pettiest thing to say, talking about a woman's body and wish she can get an abortion. People are sitting up here getting money. These immigrants, they're upset because they get something out of a vote. Kamala was going to help them. That's why they're crying and upset, because they were going to get breaded up. They were going to get uplifted over us and live the American dream, while black Americans, we sitting down here talking about, we're pushing for reparations and they're ignoring us. You know what I'm saying? But this time, and the thing too, with these Democrats, they know that most of the black Americans don't know what they're voting for. They're just voting. So you could just go, all you got to do is just go around them dancing, talk about how you cook soul food, and talk about how you like Kool-Aid, and talk about black music, and they're going to say, they're going to say, she's cool. And so what Democrats were doing, they were going on the old school tricks of just pushing somebody in us. See, what they thought was that black people, as long as we could feel like you're cool, we'll vote for you. That's all you have to do for the black people, is just make them think that you're cool, and they're going to vote for you. Even though they're not going to get nothing, they're going to vote for you because you're cool. You see what I'm saying? And that's the old school mind of black people, of just thinking just because you can cook soul food and all that, boom, you're black, and we're just going to accept you no matter what you, because say if we accept all that, boom, oh yeah, you black, you drink Kool-Aid, you like soul food, you listen to soul music, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And well, now we got you in. What good does that do if she's just going to turn around and open the borders again to immigrants from every country and bread them up and put them over us? And the only thing that we put Kamala in, and all this old silly stuff, but they know, that's why she couldn't say nothing last night, because it's a guilt. You're guilty. You put on an act all this time. When you lose, because the act didn't work, you'd be angry. I don't even feel like acting right now. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna act black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act black. Why would you? You're pissed off, right? Why would you sit there and try to act black? Because that's what your campaign was all about, is imitating us and trying to get us to just basically vote for you just because you're acting like you're cool and we supposed to understand about you dancing, cooking soul food, and all this old stuff. That's all that was supposed to matter to us, and we were supposed to vote for you. But a new group of black people with a different mindset that knows your vote is supposed to get you something, we standing on this. You know what I'm saying? And only thing, she got it at the last minute, and come talking about doing a study for reparations. We're past that. We've heard that too many times. And you ignored us. You act like everything else is supposed to be important, but you trying to get our vote. You know what I'm saying? The ones who still with that old school coon mindset of just thinking because somebody listens to your music and cook, soul food that, oh, that's good enough. That's good enough. She's not gonna. I don't know what she's gonna do. She ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm gonna vote for her because of that. That group of people don't got no power no more. They don't work like that no more. You know what I'm saying? As Black Americans, we know now that a vote is supposed to mean something. You're supposed to get something for a vote. If she would have said, "I will make sure that Black Americans get reparations. I see your neighborhoods. I see where you guys have to live. You're the only guys living like this in this country. I'm going to make sure that you get reparations." She didn't say that. And if she would have, she would have won. She only had one job to do. She only had one job to do, if you so black, is to make sure that Black Americans going to get what they're owed. She wouldn't do it. Out of fear, thinking that white people was going to reject it. Well, they rejected it anyway. You got rejected anyway. What you lose? What did you lose? You know what I'm saying? You might as well have said that you was going to make sure we got reparations at this point, because you lost anyway. If that was your fear. Which, if you would have said that, I would have even gotten up to vote for you. But you didn't. And that's what cost her. And it's going to cost more Democrats if they're trying to play us like this. And this is what it's going to be. We made sure that, hey, Democrats crashed out. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't on that no more. All that just dancing for us and thinking that, okay, you're cool. We're going to vote for you. No, we don't even work. We don't know what you're going to do. We saw what you did with Biden, and that was enough for us. We saw what Obama did, and then he come trying to talk. And that was, man, get on somewhere. And we had to let it be known. Okay, now we're serious about this, man. None of you ain't getting in until, and this ain't stopping until we get it. This is not stopping until we get it. It's on now. Whether y'all know, you can play around it, ignore it all you want, but it's on now. You know what I'm saying? And until we receive it in cash payments, ain't none of you getting in as far as we concerned. Yeah, keep playing and keep ignoring it. You never get it again. And the thing is, they say, oh, ask Trump for it. He had the guts to do it for her. We don't know what's going to happen, but he would have the guts to do it before her. But one thing we're getting out of this with him winning is that he, his promise is to not sit here and flood America full of immigrants and the ones that was just recklessly brought over here to deport. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, that's good for us, because what happens is, well, just like I said, with the Latino vote, you saw what they did. They get over here, they get uplifted, and guess what they do? They side with the oppressor. So now, with people like Kamala winning, what you'll have is white people being as racist as they already are. Anyway, it's nothing new to us. But then you got a whole nother group full of people from just third world countries stomping and looking down on us because these Democrats sitting up there helping them, eating off of our vote. So I'm glad this happened, and for the evil of that these people try to push like her. It's like, you're not going to help us. You're not going to do nothing. You're not. You're running on talking about women's body. You see that? You're crooked. You're crooked. We own reparations if you real black, like you said you was, which you showed you wasn't. She didn't want the election bad enough, because she only had one job to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, hey, that's how I feel about this, man. I didn't vote for Trump. Didn't vote for neither one. But she would have got my vote if she would have made sure that we get reparations. Boom, it would have been on. It's sad to say that he would have the guts to do something like that for her. Will he do it? We don't know, but it's about to go down. It's definitely about to go down. And yeah, like I say, that's just what it is, man. And for all the celebrities that came out twerking and singing for her, we see what they own now. Don't forget about those celebrities that came out speaking against our demise. Really, it's like, why would you even come out and do that? Well, those are the ones that's still on that old mindset of collard greens and dancing and soul food, and that's all it need. That's all it takes. You're a sister girl, and now we gonna get you in just so you could go and help immigrants, and we're not supposed to worry about getting anything for our vote. Those are those, black celebrities. Remember who they is though, and you see what they stand on now. A lot of Megan Thee Stallion, the Glorillas, the Cardi B's, the DL Hughley's, the Lukes, the Ricky Smileys, and more. We see what they own now, and I say move accordingly with those type of people. I don't respect it anymore. A little scrappy. Like, move around, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's gonna be bad with Trump. Oh, when hasn't it been? What are white people gonna do that they haven't been doing or already done to as far as black Americans? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do? Nothing. That what they gonna continue doing what they've been doing. That's them. You know. And it wasn't gonna stop with Kamala. If anything, like I say, you gonna have a whole nother group coming in, siding with white people, doing the same thing as white people. It probably even, and even more. Who knows? With them having protection from the Democrats. I mean, come on, man. But yeah, man, she deserved that L for playing us like that. And like I say, man, America first. I ain't worried about all that immigration. So get that out of here, man. Clean this country, man. Let's get back to the basics, and reparations. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and it don't stop. Like I say, it ain't stop until we get it. You know what I'm saying? So our foot's on the gas. This is a FBA victory in my opinion, because we did what we said we was gonna do. Let the Democrats crash since they want to play with us. Respectfully. No, disrespectfully, actually. Disrespectfully, like they did it. But that's my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't deserve to win. And she's for our demise. Talking about American people. You talking about bringing immigrants over here. Especially you ain't for no black Americans. Speak up for black Americans, the real black Americans. Separate us, make sure we get reparations, and help whatever other group with whatever you want to. But you didn't, so from here on out, we about to see how things go. But our foot's still on this gas about this reparations. So yeah, whoever elected, gonna get it. Trump, we gonna see what you gonna do. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, so like I said, that's my take. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Reparations now. Cut the check to any of you. First. So yeah, tap in, like, comment, and subscribe. Because we chopping this game over here, man.